Hello everyone, I'm Euphepido, and I'm back to bring you part 2 of the legendary birds. Now, I really have to ask, why is Zapdos first in the list of this squad? Like, seriously, Meta, what part of Dose did you not understand? Excuse me. But, anyway, numbering aside, I'm really glad I have the Freeze Buildings upgrade now. Frankly, I was considering the piercing attack as much a liability as an asset up until now. But at this point, it should only be a problem for mission objectives that are, units rather than buildings. So let's see, Vertex. Aside from lots of smoke stuff, not really a big deal. Well, and the Sonic Scion, that's actually mildly worrisome, but whatever. Watchtower, really, aside from the Arachnid Scion, the thing that would worry me is the Roach, because this squad leans so heavily into the damage, but... I mean, I probably could do it, but I'm kind of leaning towards Vertex first. Actually, Farline doesn't look too bad, aside from the Plasmodia. Smoldering Scion shouldn't be too hard to deal with, really. Because, even with the Scion running around, Moltres can, push down 3 lanes without damaging buildings. But I'm going to hit Vertex. The stink bugs aren't going to get easier to deal with unless I roll nanofilter mending, and there's no guarantee of that, so... Hoo boy. Oh, I hate the Might mission. I might actually... I don't know if doing this one would allow me to reach this one next. I suppose I should at least try? I'd be surprised if it did, though. I wish I could tell for sure. The mites are gonna suck, but whatever. Too bad I can't have Zapdos drain energy from the reactor, yeah? Oh wow, these guys don't look too bad. Put Zapdos here, Articuno here, and Moltres can... Actually, may as well from here. Okay, the ice crawler can fuck off, nobody cares, and awkward. I mean, I guess Articuno could freeze the building like that, but surely I can do better. I suppose if I had Zapdos get over here and kill the ice crawler, then Moltres could... Actually, wait, if Moltres does this... Does the reactor burn? Is it immune to fire? It is not immune to fire. So the fire would actually work, wouldn't it? But... Okay. The actual problem is that there's stuff in the way, so there's no good... Actually, Moltres could probably push the mosquito away, because the fire comes out of the tile to its side, so that would work. That's actually not a bad idea. Get those guys burning would be nice, too. Then let me see. Well, I wouldn't want to freeze, of course. I could just have Articuno do like this, freeze the building, and tag the reactor, but... It's not really a good... Oh, and then I guess... I could just have Zapdos spawn block and kill the ice crawler, and then Articuno can freeze some buildings for all I care. Or, like I said, do that. Alright. Probably need to make sure I finish the reactor this time. Though nobody's attacking a building, so the other two can get their repair on. Let's see, Zapdos can just get the reactor and the stink bug now. Though the stink bug's already dead, pretty much. But amusingly, Moltres could do these guys pretty hilariously, but actually, I'd be better served since Moltres... Oh wait, Moltres can just step into fire and do that. And then could push these two so the Alpha kills the smaller one. That would actually be a reasonable play, if only because it gets the mites off him. Now, frankly, it's tempting to have Articuno freeze the buildings here, since... Ooh, but I probably want him to spawn block, simply because there's so much stuff going on. Normally I wouldn't want to go in a corner like this, but... Oh wait, shit, the smoke would put out the fire. That's no good. Now, I guess I could do like this, which would at least kill that guy, but... is there any spawn I can stand on and have Articuno get on and still hit a building? Feels like such a waste, but... yeah, whatever. Should be Moltres can find a place to get the mites off soon. Okay, so this mosquito can fuck off, nobody cares. I could have Moltres get over here and actually potentially hit both Vec after Articuno ends up somewhere else, of course. Actually, if I get Articuno out of the way and have Moltres shoot, like, from here, I could push the Gastropod onto this spawn. Well... I might be best served just... Oh wait, Gastropod's gonna... Sorry, rambling again. Unhelpful. Yeah, I might be best served just having Articuno do its thing here. Then I could have Moltres get over here and burn push so the Gastropod spawn blocks. And Zapdos, I don't know, probably could hit whatever, really. Ooh, wait, if the Gastropod is on this tile with the stink bug, then... Well, I guess if the stink bug also got pushed, then it wouldn't... The stink bug wouldn't kill it before it could spawn block. Alright, so the stink bug's fine and whatever, but this one is, well, shocked and burning. Oh shit, fuck! Well, I'm dumb. I forgot that the burning shocked units would flip on their own from the burn damage. Oh well. Good thing I froze the building, I guess. Okay, so let me see. This guy is a problem, this guy is a problem, this guy's a problem. The other... This guy's already dead. So Zapdos can just... Okay, I could have Zapdos kill the Ice Crawler, then Articuno freeze the building, and Moltres... Actually, hang on. If I had Moltres push like this, then this Gastropod would no longer be pointed at this building. And I could have Zapdos kill the Ice Crawler, and Articuno come get some... and Articuno shoot through this guy to freeze the building, so... I think that works. Or... Actually, I need Zapdos to kill the Ice Crawler first if I'm doing what I just said. And... Oh, wait, I can't shoot from here because it's smoke. That's a problem. And if I go here, I'll die. That's also a problem. I might need a better plan. Okay, let me think. Alright, Moltres can actually just take that hit, can't he? I don't like it, but he can. Moltres could just stand here, take that hit straight on, and do this. And that would actually solve all the problems right now, wouldn't it? Okay, one step at a time, so... That guy's fine. Now this guy's gonna burn, so who cares? Now... And I guess I could have Zapdos and Articuno kill this guy just to get some XP going, because why not, but... Or I could have Zapdos shoot this guy, and... So he'll finish burning to death, but... Alright, so this guy is gonna burn to death. This guy doesn't matter. This guy doesn't matter. Well, that got more complicated than I was hoping, but... Oh, wow. I'm really having some luck these days. 2 skills, and... Alright, guess I gotta do Reactor 4 one way or another, because I'm getting that damn core. I'll probably do the Beam Tank mission just because I kind of like it, but this one first. Oh, that's a lot of enemies to kill. Oh, shit. I'll have to be careful with the shield stuff, but... I'll figure it out. Oh, shit. Okay, that guy could be ignored, but I'd rather not. Okay, it's actually tempting to have Moltres get over here and burn push both these guys out of the shield area right now. But notionally, Actually, I could have Zapdos zap this guy and then Articuno shoot him so he flips in. Actually, he'd just die if I did that, wouldn't he? Okay. All the better, I suppose. But yeah, I'm thinking... But yeah, I'm kind of thinking, have Zapdos shoot this guy, then Articuno get over here and shoot him and freeze that. Then Moltres can get over here and burn push both these guys so they're on fire and will, you know, end up dying soon. And I do not want to spawn block this turn. So it'll be like that. I mean, I don't love having Forvek on the field. With a squad I'm not that great at playing, but... Ooh, Scion. That's not so bad. Okay, so that guy is already dead. Wait, are you fucking kidding me? They really gonna... Are y'all even being serious right now? Articuno just has to move and these guys are gonna do like this, yank themselves into the water. I mean, I'm not complaining, but really? Okay, so I guess, hang on. That's three that'll die, so that's 4. This guy's easy meat for Zapdos right now. Okay, so yeah, I could have Zapdos kill this guy, Articuno freeze a couple buildings, I guess, why not? And, Moltres can burn push, could put the Scion onto the spawn. If that were what I chose. I might actually... Okay, if I can kill basically kill these 3, then... No, I shouldn't block any spawns this turn. I'm kind of thinking all of Moltres burn push down this lane so he can get the kill on that because he needs the most experience. Well, so far so pretty acceptable. Alright, so the Scion's already dead. I probably want to kill the Ice Crawler now because he's annoying me. And that'll be the end of the mission, I suppose, so... Could just have Moltres burn push this guy onto the spawn tile. And then Articuno can freeze these 2 buildings. Okay, so this guy doesn't really matter now, but... Oh, I need to make sure one of them dies. Not that that's a big problem, but, you know. Could just have Zapdos hit both them, because then the Stinkbug's gonna die, and I don't know if I could make this guy stay down. And I guess I could have Articuno, well... I guess if I had Articuno shoot him... Well, whatever, I guess I'd hit Zapdos, but it doesn't matter that much. And then Moltres could burn push him into this frozen building that's shielded. Because, you know, experience. Gotta get me that XP. Alright, now where are we at here? Oh, mites again! What sin have I committed into the breach? Besides kind of sucking at this game. Oh yeah, alright, so where are we at here? Alright, the airship is... Oh, it's immune to fire! Interesting. Even so, this will be a little tricky. Okay, so that guy's a problem. That guy's a problem. Okay, so if I burn push these guys, they'll... Oh, okay, so that's what the wet status effect looks like. Oh, okay, if everyone's wet, that means Articuno can just... Because I think chill plus wet freezes, doesn't it? I'd have to double check. I might be wrong. Of course, I could just have Articuno do this, and then that guy won't matter, but, boy. Even so, that's... Okay. Here, I could very well just have, well, it's not going to set him on fire, I guess, but it'll solve problems, if nothing else. Hang on, let me think here. This guy pretty much needs to be handled. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if this guy hit Moltres, considering. I could have Moltres Bone Block and do this. Get the mites off him. And then, actually, I could have him do this, put Zapdos here, then Moltres burn pushes, and Zapdos finishes the Gastropod off, and Articuno could do the other thing. It's questionable, but if it works, it works. Or I could just do this and shock them both, which would make them easier to solve later, but let's reduce the VEC numbers before things get too messy. Okay, yep, wet plus chill is indeed freeze. And, oh shit, I'm gonna need to move him, aren't I? Well, I have a guy for that. Or I could move the airship, I guess. Oh, hey! That's, So wait, if I move Moltres now, is he just gonna pull the stink bug in? And then the stink bug will perfectly block the spawn? Is that my fortune? Okay, so I could have... If I get Articuno out of the way, I could just have Moltres, like, burn push this guy, and then he'll be... Wait, attack order. Yep, the stink bug first, so I could burn push the Gastropod here to be killed by the stink bug, and then the stink bug can get dragged onto the spawn, and I could pretend that this, you know, had something to do with my clever planning and not, you know, just plain dumb luck. And then, alright, so if that guy's gonna die and this guy's gonna die spawn blocking, that'll leave 3 Vec next turn plus the Scion. I should probably have Zapdos go here and kill the Scion then. And Articuno can probably go repair. Wait, what? How did that not melt him? Seriously, what the hell? Am I going insane? Shouldn't the fire have melted him regardless of anything? I want to fuss about this, but I don't have time for this shit. I need to get the job done. I could reset, but it's not worth. I probably should have had Articuno spawn block, though. Okay, that guy needs to be dealt with. That guy does not need to be dealt with. Okay, so this mosquito is a problem, but I could just freeze these. I got the mites, right? This guy doesn't care enough to do anything, so... Is this guy already shocked? Because I could just, Or no, that might have been just Zapdos' electricity. I don't see any shock on him now. Okay, so... Anyway, point is, this guy needs to die, and this guy just needs to be somewhere else. So I could just have Zapdos kill this guy, Moltres push this guy or something. Articuno could freeze these, but I may as well get a kill. Or hell, I could just repair and stand in the way, but that's stupid. It's kind of weird to have the smoke pop while you're pushing him out, and the smoke doesn't actually, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Alright, is there anything I need to do aside from have Articuno move? Suppose not. I guess I can freeze the building, though. You know. Oh shit, is this gonna... Well, it'll damage Articuno, but it won't matter. He's got 2 health. Go me. I'm totally good at video games. Yeah. Anyway, where are we at here? Move, maybe, perhaps, for Zapdos? I wouldn't mind the HP on Articuno, but more move is better move. And you can't really go wrong with a move upgrade, generally speaking. Alright, spawn blocking a bit... Doesn't seem too bad, but I could... Oh, hey, this one's interesting. The evacuation one's fun, or... This one is also kind of fun, honestly. Wow, tough call. I think this one will probably be easier simply because there's the water there that these idiots are liable to run into. come on, take a shot down range, I dare you. Okay, good, good. There we are. Alright, so it crossed my mind that these losers might end up doing this. It amuses me to think I could just have this exosuit ram this guy in the water, and indeed I probably should. So I could, let's see, have... well, I can't do this because then he'd hit the exosuit guy. I could have Moltres hit the spawn and do this to those two. Kill one, and I guess the Scion wouldn't burn, but, you know, I'm trying here. Would the wet status get reapplied if I do this? I need to double check. Anyway. Okay, it looks like he's still wet, so I guess Moltres isn't setting anyone on fire in the rain. As long as it's... I don't know, apparently sometimes the rain graphics includes the mod weather effects and sometimes not. The world is full of strange wonders. Anyway, I'm inclined to have Articuno freeze a building or two, and Zapdos can just kill the Scion, I guess. Generally speaking, it's hard to go wrong killing the Sonic Scion. I think that's this one's name. Vec are a little more predictable when they have less move. In case anyone needed to be told that who was actually watching Into the Breach mod videos on YouTube. Probably not. Okay, so I could push this... yeah, since I only have one pusher, there's a limit to what I can really do, but... I guess I could... I mean, I could just have Moltres go over here and burn push this guy onto the... well, he'd pull himself onto this mountain, but that is also a spawn, so, you know, that works, right? And then, I guess I'd have Zapdos... well, Articuno can get up here and tag these buildings, I guess. Well, Zapdos zaps this loser. Wait, did he cancel his attack? Does being wet and shocked fuck with the attacks? I need to check how this works. Because if that's so, that's a game changer. Oh, wet plus shocked does clear queued actions. That was just listed under wet and not under shock. Okay, that's real interesting. And now this guy's on does having your spawn tile be on fire override the wet before the wet can apply? I don't know how the order of stuff works. I need to ask a real modder. But I could just do like this. Okay, this guy... oh wait, the wet status is cancelled by dry, but isn't necessarily cancelled by fire. Wet cancels fire, isn't necessarily cancelled by fire. well. Alright. If I burn push these guys, then... these guys are all gonna have a somewhat unpleasant time. Then Articuno can get over here and freeze some buildings, I guess. Why not? What do we got? Resilient? Okay. That's the one where you get a shield if you take damage. So, let's see. This guy's already dead. This guy will be in a minute. Moltres can't finish that guy off, so I may as well just have Moltres repair. While Zapdos does this. So, okay, so Roaring Fire will apply dry to units that are not on fire, meaning that will cancel out wet when it happens. So, I'm guessing that when it's raining, units just get wet at some point, but I don't know what the order things are applied in is. It's kind of weird. Anyway, I presumably want to get everyone in the way here. So hopefully the stink bug leader, if it's... I just want to make sure I have some angle to hit the thing from if it makes a giant-ass row of stink. One way or another, this will get awkward. But if I can, but at least it's not raining, so there's not much complication vis-a-vis setting things on fire. Okay, this is annoying. Alright, so does chill cancel fire? Let me double check. Chill is removed by fire, but okay, so I could have get up here, have Articuno hit the boss like that, and freeze the building so the stink bug isn't killing anything. Then have Moltres get over here and burn push southeast, putting the boss on the spawn, and then I guess Zapdos could probably get some more damage going on the boss. Or kill the mosquito before things get out of hand. The mosquito or the stink bug, I guess. Either way. The boss has enough health, but next turn, if there's going to be 4 dudes, I should probably kill the mosquito, I think. The boss is already going to be whittled down, as long as it stays out of someone else's stink, but... Okay, good. You know, not that Sonic Scions are normally good news, but, you know. Okay. So, the boss is... I don't want to hit the boss with anything too... Alright, so I could have Moltres... Well, if I get Zapdos out of the way, I could have Moltres do this. Set the stink bug on fire and, you know, tag this guy. And Articuno could freeze a couple buildings or something. It doesn't matter. But I might be best served just, well, no, hitting... I guess if Zapdos shoots the boss right now, then it dies this turn. which might be for the best. I just wish I could get Zapdos out of the way, have Moltres do the burn push thing, and then put it here to shoot the boss. But no, wait, I don't want to try to get too clever here. Oh, it does get another ability. Calls down lightning at a single target, apply shock to chain through adjacent units, and without damaging build. Okay. Well, that is lovely to know. And I assume it harms my own units as much as anyone. Alright. Well, that gives me something to look forward to when I level up the others, I guess. The stink bug leader is enough of a pain in the ass that I figure may as well get him done before things get any messier. Now I'm really looking forward to the cool stuff the other birds will get. Alright. So, this guy's already on fire, so if I shocked him, then he should flip when he takes the fire damage, right? I think that's how it works, but... Alright, now... Here... If I burn push the ice crawler, he'll land on this spawn. And this guy, and then, hell, I could have Articuno move over here and freeze these buildings for all anyone cares at that point, but... But I could just have also have Zapdos do, like... For safety's sake, tag this guy. And then he should flip from the fire damage if things are working consistently. But, hang on, let me... Okay, good. Sorry. For a second I thought I saw Articuno on fire, but that was just Moltres flapping its wings. Okay, yeah. Shock flip still working as advertised. That guy's already dead. Now then. Alright, so perhaps I can do like this. Okay, so I could maybe have Zapdos shock both these two, then... like this. Then Moltres could set the Gastropod on fire some way, and Articuno could then... Well, no, wait. Articuno could hit it, and then Moltres could set it on fire, I guess. Now, if Articuno's attacking it, it should do that first. Because Chill could get overridden by other stuff. And then... No, wait, Zapdos could zap both these guys, and then Moltres could burn push them. And Moltres setting Zapdos on fire won't matter. Or, no, wait, because Zapdos... Yeah, Moltres has to go first if it's going to work this way. And Moltres taking a damage from Zapdos won't matter. Because he's got full health. And I'm not sure... well... Not sure the degree to which shocking my own units matters anyway, but... Ghana is of not much use. Kickoff boosters, well, I doubt I will use it, but... especially if I get secondary weapons with all the squad. Anyway, what do I... Fan the Flames isn't necessarily bad. Roaring Fires might have the advantage of, you know, making Moltres more predictable when there's water. Now, Actually, Roaring Fires is probably... Could just do Roaring Fires, or I could do, like... +1 damage for Zapdos, because it really relies on damage, and then give Articuno that HP. Because Reflect is a lot more useful if it can take a hit. And Zapdos relies wholly... I wouldn't mind this, but... Ooh, Force Amp, well... this is not the ideal Force Amp squad, not gonna lie. Anyway, thank you for watching. Join me next time for part 3.